What are some things, and I always like to bring these up, is like, what are some things in baseball that you learned that you kind of parlay into business?
Man, I think they're all bad, but the reality was chewing tobacco, chasing women, spending money frivolously. No, I kid. The reality is
Let's
leadership.
continue. Let's
I mean,
continue.
yeah, no, this is gonna keep going. No, in the business side, the good things though is literally like leadership. I was a catcher. I was like the field general. I mean,
Okay.
that's a trait, a personality
Mhm.
trait that I carried out.
Perfect.
I'm looking at the whole field. I'm seeing everything, calling the shots, calling every pitch, the whole 9 yards. Got to know everything's going on. If you're playing right field, all you do is wait for a ball to get hit to you, catch it, throw it in. That's you don't look at what the first baseman's doing. You know what third base is doing. You're looking at right field. Ball comes to me, I catch it. It's very simple. The other thing is I got to know what all nine positions are doing
Mm.
on the field. So that like not only just being a general leader, but knowing what everything else is doing. That's another trait of just kind of like being all knowing, of like all the moving parts. So that's
Yeah.
another trait that baseball taught. And then the other thing is just, I mean, teamwork, how to deal with different personalities, different people from different parts of the world. These are all things that, at the time, maybe I didn't appreciate, but for certain now, different backgrounds, different cultures, how people were raised. Some people were raised with a spoon in their mouth, a golden spoon in their mouth. Some people were raised with nothing, and they have vastly different ways you can approach them. You can approach somebody with nothing and tell them you need to bust your ass harder and do more. They'll say, okay, I'll work. You approach somebody with a golden spoon in their mouth, tell them to bust their ass, work harder. They're going to, nah, I'm good. I don't need to. Like, I'm good. I got a golden spoon in my mouth. I'm good. Like, no worries.
That's a really interesting conversation because there's some people, oh, what a tough conversation, right? Because if you're born into money, you can't do anything about it.
Yep.
That's not there. And I heard a conversation about someone that basically was like, you're born with a bunch of money. You're going to have to find that passion. You're going to have to dig in and find what that thing's going to be. And certain people have the ability to do it. And I think you're right. There's like some people that just don't have that.
Yeah, certainly.
ability.
That's not a broad stroke to say everybody that has money or came from money is lazy or anything. That's not the
Yeah, for
reality.
sure.
People that
Yeah.
get money, they go make a million into billions. That happens all the time. But it's certainly when it comes to the aspect of what their next thing in life is going to be. Like when you're in a sport, it's like this is the only thing for people. Like people that don't have anything. This is my thing. For them, like no
Yeah.
big deal. My dad owns a business. I'll just become the CEO of that. It's like cool. That's such a good feeling.